Welcome to another episode of Riding and Wrenching, the biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interwebs. I am your host, Q the Rider, and in today's episode, I'm going to share with you 10 amazing items that I found on Amazon for your motorcycle. Before I get started, I want to recognize the sponsors for Riding and Wrenching. We have Volunteer Audio, who will install an incredible sound system for your motorcycle. Reach out to Jay and let him know that you heard about it here on Riding and Wrenching. My other sponsor are my amazing channel members. And I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel, which helps me to continue to bring, hopefully, good content to the rest of the YouTube audience. And I just want to thank you for your support. If you're interested in being a channel member, check the description of this video and all the information will be there. Let's get into it. So the number one item on my list is my tire patch kit. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've had a lot of issues with flat tires. So I found this new tire patch kit, which I have not yet tested, but I will be doing a video on this soon, so stay tuned. But this is everything that comes in the bag. This is to clean out the, well, yeah, it looks like this is to clean out the plug. Let's open it up here. This is what we shoot the plug into the, holy crap. This is how we shoot the plug into the tire. And the plugs are these little mushroom things. If I can open it up, I'm just going to pop a picture up on the screen because these are all wrapped and I don't want to open them up until I use them. But in any event, what I like about these plugs is that they open up inside of the tire, and what I'm hoping is that they give you a better seal, which will allow you to keep moving down the road until you get an opportunity to change that tire out. Now, I don't have one with me, but in the past I've been using the old school strips, the little rubber strips. Problem with those is if they don't set properly, if you don't leave them setting long enough, the glue doesn't dry, they will pop right out. So these should be better, but I haven't had a chance to test them out yet. But I will do a follow-up video and let you know how this works. But I'm pretty excited about this. Actually, I'm not. I hope I never have to use it. But if I do, I think this is going to work. But I have a tire sitting around here that we're going to test this on. I'm going to pop a hole in it on purpose. Not today, though. But I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm pretty excited about trying this thing out. All right, the number two thing on my list, glasses. Now, this is from a company called Epic Eyewear, and these are sold on Amazon. What I like about them, number one, they are a veteran-owned company. So that's, I like to support veterans, and the glasses are actually really comfortable. They have some foam on the inside around your eyes. I like the way they fit. They don't give me a headache by pressing the inside of my head too hard. There's little foam pads here as well. It just makes them a lot more comfortable, and it keeps debris from flying around the edge of the glasses based on the way they're shaped. So I usually carry two sets of glasses. I like clear glasses and smoked glasses. I have tried sunglasses that have the transition lenses, but they don't get that dark. There's no good replacement for sunglasses in my opinion, so travel with two sets. Number three thing on my list is a part that I bought for my 18 Road Glide, and it came in this little box right here. It's called Lithium. This is a tire pressure monitoring system. So this bike does not have factory tire pressure monitoring. And one of my greatest concerns riding is losing tire pressure because of all the incidents that I've had. But this gives me an opportunity to display the tire pressure on my phone, and it gives you an audible alert. In fact, it talks to you. It says your front tire is too low or your rear tire is too low. Then you can open an app and check the tire pressure. The installation of this is very, very simple, and I'm going to do a separate video on this sometime in the coming weeks and show you all the details and how it works. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with it. And I'm going to give a big shout out to YouTube channel Big Herc 80. He is the one who turned me on to this device, and I'm glad I bought it because I really like it. The number four item on my list is my new GoPro mount. This thing is massive. It actually comes with another section to help hold the pole steady, which I really like. But I found I like this because I can use it both on my car and on my bike. I put these two suction cups on top of the Tourpack. I'm sorry, I put them on top of my saddlebag, and because that's the angle that I like. Basically shooting behind me, and you can see some of the motorcycle, but you can see most of the road. And that's what I like about this. It's very sturdy, and it can work with either a GoPro or this particular camera, which is my DJI Action Camera 4, which I purchased, and so far so good. I really like it. Number 4 item on my list is from Eagle-Lights. Now you're not going to see it in the video, but my Road King, which I've been working on for the last couple of months, has the stock red light for rear tail light, and I don't want the red tail light. So I bought this Eagle-Light product. It doesn't seem to be, well, it's not plug and play because you have these 2 wires, and I haven't hooked it up yet. But I was playing around with it, and I think it's going to work fine. I have other Eagle-Lights. Actually, the headlights on that bike are Eagle-Lights, and so I'm pretty impressed with Eagle-Lights so far. But I think this is going to be a nice addition to the Road King. The next item I'm going to talk about is my helmet. Now, I have already done a video on my Shoei Neotech helmet. This is the Shoei Neotech 3. This is the newest helmet, or newest modular helmet from Shoei. I absolutely love this thing. Does everything that you need it to do. It's comfortable. The reason I really like Shoei is because they fit my head well. You know, I've tried several different helmets, and you know, helmets don't mold to the shape of your head. They make your head hurt if they don't fit well. Well, this particular helmet fits my enormous cranium very well, and I really like it. But on Amazon, you can also get the Shoei Neotech 2, which is a few $100s cheaper than the Neotech 3. And I will tell you that there is not a few $100s worth of difference between the Neotech 2 and the Neotech 3. So if you're looking for a new helmet, I highly recommend you get the Neotech 2 if they're still available. Unfortunately, they're out of production because Shoei is going with their new model. So that's why you can get the Neotech 2 so cheap. But if they're not available, you can definitely get the Neotech 3. Now, the next item on my list is also related to this helmet, and that is the included Cena headset. I love this thing. This is amazing, and I like that I don't have the big box hanging off the side of my helmet. It works pretty well. It's sleek. You have the built-in headphones as well as the microphone right here, and the call clarity is crystal clear. I have people tell me they're surprised to find out that I'm riding on my motorcycle when they call me while I'm riding. By the way, I hate it when people call me when I'm riding, but sometimes you don't have a choice. You got to take the call. But the bottom line is you'll be really happy with this. I have synced this to my phone when I'm riding on my Road King, and I've also synced it to my CVO so that I can get Apple CarPlay when I'm riding. In fact, this is the setup that I used on my 4,000-mile trip to Nova Scotia, and it was phenomenal. Well, there was one issue. The battery died. It doesn't last all day if you're going to be out all day. But if you charge it during your stops, then you can make it last all day. But I'm really, really pleased with it. The next item on my list, for those of you who are like me and you like wrenching in your garage, a kneeling pad. This thing has been a lifesaver. Now you can wear knee pads that you'll see traditional contractors use, but this is also pretty good when I'm working in the garage. I can slide it around to wherever I need it to be, and I don't have the bulky knee pads on, which tend to move, and I just don't have, I don't want to pull them out. I can just grab this thing and drop it on my garage floor, and it really helps my 50-year-old knees. So these are a lifesaver. Absolutely love it. The next thing on my list is my garage chair. So this is my garage chair, and again, if you do a lot of work in your garage like I do, you need a comfortable chair, and this thing is incredible. It looks good. It has a little tray that slides around underneath where you can put all the screws that you're going to forget where they go, but it does the trick. It's sturdy, and it holds my 250-pound frame. And the final item on my list, which I have reviewed in prior videos, but it deserves another appearance because I like it so much, is my Cruise Tools Toolkit. I have one of these for each one of my Harleys. I purchased these with my own money. If Cruise Tools wants to sponsor my channel, I'd love to have you because I'm a big fan of your product. But it's a basic toolkit, and it has everything that you're going to need in a pinch if you're stuck in the side of the road. Now, are there any proprietary tools in here? Absolutely not. There's nothing in here that would stop you from putting together your own toolkit. But it's big enough if you want to add things to it. But the quality of the tools is good, and it has the sizes that you need for any minor roadside repair when you're out riding. In fact, I find that I use it even in my garage just because I know that they're going to fit. I have everything right here, and I don't have to look for anything. So this is an amazing toolkit. It has this nice roll-up bag, which I'm a big fan of. It's durable, it's good quality, the tools are good quality, and I'm just a big fan of what they've done here. There's my 10 items that I'm recommending to you from Amazon. I will provide affiliate links in the description of this video for everything that you've seen today, including this amazing shirt that I'm wearing. I like to wear my motivational shirts. You can also get those from Amazon as well, and any purchase you make using my affiliate link, it does help the channel, and I definitely appreciate the support. This is Q. I'm riding, I'm wrenching, and I am out. For this week's outro video, Easter egg video, whatever I call this, my clip at that I do at the end, I'm going to talk to you about some plans I have for my channel, and also do a recap of some of the things that I did this year. So I did the Lock and Lean Rodeo, which was phenomenal. I did Lock and Lean 201, and I did the Champ Riding School, so a lot of good training to help me become a better rider. I took some phenomenal trips. My favorite one was my trip to Nova Scotia, Canada. Amazing, absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen those videos, check my channel. I've got a few videos. Actually, I haven't even finished editing all those videos, so there's going to be more coming talking about that Nova Scotia trip. I did not do my California trip this year, so I'm a little disappointed by that. But I'm retiring at the end of this year, so that's going to give me an opportunity to put more efforts into making content for my YouTube channel. I've also let one of my Mustangs go. Now, obviously, you see my 66 sitting behind me, so that means my 2012 Mustang is gone. Hurts my feelings, but I let it go, and I replaced it with a Tesla. So I have started a new YouTube channel called Raw EV. Raw Riding and Wrenching. So Raw EV, that channel is up. I'll provide a link in the description of this video if you want to jump over there and support me if you have an interest in electric vehicles. I'm going to talk about Teslas and Fords and Chevys and any electric car that I can get my hands on. I'm also going to talk about electric motorcycles, pretty much any electric vehicle that I have an opportunity to ride or drive. Now, some trips that I have planned for next year, I'm going to participate in Laconia Bike Week next year. I believe that takes place in June. I'm super excited about that because I had an opportunity to ride Mount Washington. Mount Washington is incredible. I did a video on Mount Washington. I'll post a link to that here. But next year, I'm going to Colorado. Well, in addition to Laconia Bike Week, I'm going to go to Colorado, or I might do my California trip. I'm not sure. But I want to ride the $1 Million Highway, Pikes Peak. I want to go visit the Grand Canyon. There's a lot of riding out west that I want to do. I have not been out there yet. That was supposed to happen this year, but it didn't. Definitely going to happen next year. My other big ride that I have planned for next year, I'm going to Alaska. Can't wait. That's going to be an exciting ride. It's going to be, well, it's going to be a few of us. I'll give more details about that once it gets a little bit closer. But that's going to be an amazing trip. Really looking forward to that. And of course, I'll probably do Daytona. I'm going to participate in the Robert Simmons anniversary, which takes place in November. In fact, I'm doing that this year. What else? Traveling Tall's Run to the Hills. I will be there. I will be at GQ's event. I think it's called the Peace Army Ride because he did that in May of this year. I did not get an opportunity to go, but I'm going to be there next year. But my most exciting trip next year, I'm going to Egypt. My wife and I have booked a river cruise on Viking River Cruise Line, and we're going to Egypt, and we're taking a cruise down the Nile River. I am so excited about that. I've done 2 trips with Viking River Cruises. We went to China, which I kind of mentioned in a prior video, and I also went to, well, I guess it's between France and Germany, the Rhine River, did a river cruise down there. That was also amazing. So this will be my 3rd river cruise with Viking, so we're looking forward to that, and I'll cover that in future videos as well. That's all I got. We'll see you on the next video.